This tactic, at the moment of this recording, took Olympiacos to the UEFA Europa Conference League final. Thank you, friend, for the suggestion. Jose Luis Mendilibar was born in the Basque Country and, unsurprisingly, has played for Athletic Bilbao, but the B team, among other clubs. During his managerial career, so far, he has had success with Real Valladolid, getting them promoted to La Liga in 2006, and with Sevilla, with whom he has won the UEFA Europa League 4-1 against AS Roma. In February 2024, he signed for the Greek team Olympiacos, with whom he can add another European trophy to his cabinet. Speaking of European trophies, this tactic recreation is based on Olympiacos games against Aston Villa and on Jose Luis Mendilibar's appearance on the Coach's Voice and Espanol YouTube channel. The tactic is a 4-2-3-1 and get ready for it, gegenpress. Yes, Olympiacos did put pressure on Aston Villa after they lost the ball. This confused the English team in the first leg. A sweeper keeper in goal. You need your goalkeeper to be comfortable on the ball, as he will be used as a passing option to break the opposition's pressing game. In front of him, 2 wingbacks on support and 2 ball-playing defenders on defend duty. In the Aston Villa games, the wingbacks gradually went up to the attack, essentially creating a 2-3-5 formation. This put a lot of pressure on the English team, as Olympiacos applied pressure as soon as they lost the ball and had to go out with the long ball most of the times, thus losing possession of the ball. In front of them, you have 2 choices. Either go with center midfielders like so, a center midfielder and a ball-winning midfielder on support duty, or 2 defensive midfielders, a segundo volante and a defensive one on support duty. I tested both and the central ones seem to emulate the tactic better. On the flanks, 2 wingers on support duty. They are both told to cut inside and mark tighter. The right one is also told to get further forward. An attacking midfielder on attack duty behind an advanced forward. For this tactic to fully work, you need your striker to have great off-the-ball movement to be able to pull off what El Kaabi did against Aston Villa. I feel like this tactic wouldn't work if his teammates couldn't rely on El Kaabi's brilliant movement of the ball. Other player instructions are for the central midfielder to get further forward and close down more, and the attacking midfielder to mark tighter. As you can see, we are telling our more attacking-oriented players to mark tighter, as we want them to harry their opponents when the possession is lost. As mentality, positive. But you can go with an attacking one at times, especially if you are dominating the opposition or the league. In possession, fairly narrow attacking width, pass into space and play out of defense. If you feel like your opponent is sitting too deep, turn off pass into space. You would only concede possession if you continue to use it. Shorter passing diagonals and a slightly higher tempo. Though at times Olympiacos has also used the calmer pace in possession. But in the match engine, standard is not always what we want it to be, so I chose this setup. Low crosses, as we want to score as many opportunities as we can. In transition, counter press, counter, and distribute the ball quickly to the defense and through short kicks. Olympiacos did rely on counter-attacks at times, when needed. Out of possession, a high press, high defensive line, trigger press more often and prevent goalkeeper short distribution. But the defensive line can also be set as standard, as when they went 2-0 up in the first leg against Aston Villa, they focused more on defending rather than pushing forward. If you feel like you are getting overrun by your opponent, tick off prevent goalkeeper short distribution, as what this option does is dragging your players out of position, moving them forward to put pressure on the defensive line. This tactic wasn't as explosive as the last one, but we still won the treble in my Building a Nation saved in Romania. We have won the league title, scoring 120 goals and conceding only 32. Of course, since we could be too good for the domestic competitions, we need to see how this tactic played against tougher opposition. In the UEFA Champions League, we finished 5th in the league phase, having 6 wins, 1 draw against FC Barcelona and 1 loss against Arsenal. But AC Milan got the better of us in the quarter-final. This tactic was surprising for me. I followed Jose Luis Mendilibar when he was managing Sevilla, and of course, having great results with a team like the Spanish one is almost a given. But to be able to take Olympiacos all the way to a European final is noteworthy in my opinion. No matter the outcome of the final, I'm sure Jose Luis Mendilibar will remain a great football manager in recent history.